If you're a Valorant fan and I ask you, what's your favorite team? Some of you would probably say teams like Sentinels, because you're a tennis fan. Loud if you're from Brazil, or maybe even Fnatic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, no, never let it go,
Some of you watching would also say PaperX. I mean, they have the numbers to show it, having hundreds and thousands of fans attending events every single year just for PaperX, and even having the best-selling VCT bundle in the world, even more than Sentinels themselves. Literally everyone has a PRX Classic, myself included. But it wasn't always this way. How did a small Counter-Strike team from Southeast Asia become Valorant's most beloved team? After making the switch to Valorant from a dying Southeast Asian Counter-Strike scene, PaperX was able to qualify for their first ever international tournament, Masters Berlin. Everyone thought PaperX was just going to be a random team that would go home instantly. And with the added pressure of Bren from the Philippines unable to attend Masters Berlin, PRX would be the only representative of Southeast Asia as a whole. And after losing to Vision Strikers, who would later become DRX, and losing to Turkey's Supermassive Blaze, PRX was eliminated in the group stage like everyone's expectations. But something about this team was different.
And pressure you might be feeling coming into the event.
会讲中文吗？我不。No, I'm just kidding. I can speak English. Okay, so.
The team had a less serious atmosphere, and Benkai, the team's leader at the time, created tons of attention for the team. After Masters, PRX acquired a new talent in Jing, and with this new addition, they fell short in the LCQ, failing to make champions in 2021. In 2022, PRX managed to once again qualify for Masters Reykjavik, and just like Berlin, they kept the same goofy and less serious approach. But this time, something was different. Not only were they entertaining to watch outside of the server with Benkai's walkouts, but they were also entertaining inside the server.
The flank of Mixwell, so when he gave up that control, the rest of the players were able to walk through that without any trouble at all. So normally you'd either have someone watching in that direction.
Making to grab the information. Normally that's where players are kind of spraying on the back, so you're like pinging the floor, you're like, he's on me, shoot me, so that they can kill him. But the movement there was actually really solid from Meadow. He immediately removed himself from the situation. He got PaperX.
After taking at least a little bit control, they've still got plenty of players to deal with on this side.
The decoy was popped and they shot it. They know that they're coming. Forsaken with another kill, and Benkai tucked in the corner. How does Forsaken get away with that? He was so low, and a third is found as well. That's utterly unreal. Low bar.
This is very nearly coming.
They managed to take down America's first seed in the Guard and also Europe's G2 esports, but not in a normal sense. They beat them in a style never before seen in an international Valorant. W Gaming. They made defense look like offense, and with their weird Yoru comps, got the attention of the whole Valorant world, earning them a 4th place finish, the best Southeast Asia has ever gotten. Getting into the next international, Masters Copenhagen, PaperX would continue dominating the competition with their W Gaming playstyle, and eventually beating Optic in the upper bracket, earning themselves a spot in the grand finals.
You see the utility already coming through, the gravity well, the slow roar, now the nightfall. Perhaps the melee bolts can delay just a tad. Forsaken has already worked his way around. And once again, yeah, it was actually Ye who was still on the site, but Forsaken cleans him up. Forsaken gets 3. 15 HP here too. Finesse still up in heaven. Oh, but he's been spotted. He's been had.
Spam.
Manages to preserve his life, at least for the time being.
They've got
One enemy remaining.
Forsaken's working his way towards the ace. Oh, what a beautiful sound. What a beautiful sound. What can Marv find with the shorty? He's gonna 1v5 this thing. What do you think? No, Forsaken gets the ace.
Our first ever global crowd ace. And the paper people are loving it.
Paper Rex ended up losing to FPX in the grand finals in a close 5-game series. But Paper Rex showed in Copenhagen that a playstyle and a mindset like theirs could make it to the very top of Valorant. After bombing out of Champions Istanbul, Paper Rex became one of the 10 Pacific teams that were invited to play in the VCT Pacific Partnership Program as the sole representative of Singapore at the time. They continued their losing streak, bombing out of lock-in Sao Paulo, and something needed to change. Speaking of something, they took on Russian duelist Ilya Something to increase their firepower.
And something that they probably expected, just looking to overwhelm it. But something goes up and hits Saya player in the head.
Yeah, Saya looking for the pretty aggressive angle all the way up in the box.
What?
And something will not be stopped with the 3K!
The nice reset is in. He's on the hunt.
They were prepared for that too.
Wait, this guy just joined? This guy just joined, right?
Oh my god. No, don't worry. He's already dead.
What the
Nobody gets the kill off of the point.
What the fuck is this?
I can't win that trade. That takes out our main. Oh my god, that was the craziest shot I've ever seen.
Oh.
After winning Pacific and placing 3rd in Masters Tokyo with a substitute due to Something's visa issues, PRX had not only become the most dominant Pacific team, but also one of the most beloved and iconic teams. PaperX coming into Champions, this time with their full roster, looked like a force to be reckoned with. They won matches like it was nothing, but sadly, they ended up losing in the grand finals of Champions 2023 LA against Evil Geniuses, once again falling short in an international tournament. Even though PaperX still hasn't won an international event, one thing is for sure, they have definitely won the hearts of the fans.
So too does Divide, but Spike not even half just yet. The sprays are good. Mindfreak gets another and a triple to close it out. All eyes were on Something, but it's Mindfreak that pulls off the magic.
As of writing this video, PaperX are currently in Seoul, ready to once again shake the landscape of the game at Champions 2024.
I can't lose 점수 그건 의미 없는 숫자 내 열의 top 10 gonna shake